Hi, my name is Anjelina. Welcome to this journey through humanities. Today we're exploring the topic HR, Part 2, under Citizenship, Culture, and Global Connections. In this session, we'll understand how people work together in organizations, how structures and culture shape behavior, and what societal trends mean for jobs and employment. Let's begin. This session helps us explore how human resource systems connect people, culture, and global trends. HR is not just about jobs, it's about how we organize people in workplaces. We'll learn to analyze team behavior, manage conflict, and see how the world of work is changing. It matters because workplaces are part of our everyday society. With these skills, we become better team members and future professionals. Sociological perspective on HR. Here we see HR through a sociologist's eyes. Sociology helps us understand how social relationships, norms, and cultures affect workplace behavior. It's not just about rules, it's about how people really interact. These insights help us build better teams and fairer systems. Knowing the why behind human actions makes HR smarter and more effective. Organizational structures. Every organization needs a structure. Some use strict hierarchies where everyone knows who's in charge. Others use flexible teams. Structures influence how fast decisions are made and how people collaborate. When we understand these systems, we know how to fit in and make them work better. Power dynamics in organizations. Power at work isn't just about job titles. Some people lead because they have skills or influence. Understanding both formal and informal power helps us navigate workplace politics. Knowing who holds influence, officially or not, makes it easier to solve problems and build alliances. Behavioral patterns in teams. Teams are made up of different roles and personalities. Some lead, some support, and all are important. Group dynamics, decision-making, and motivation shape how well teams work. Good teams communicate, respect each other, and work toward shared goals. That's how success happens. Conflict resolution. Even in good teams, conflict happens. It's normal. What matters is how we handle it. Good communication and respect help people find common ground. HR teaches us to resolve issues fairly, making the workplace more peaceful and productive. Workplace communication. Communication is about more than words. It includes body language, tone, and listening. In the digital age, we also rely on emails, chats, and virtual meetings. Effective communication makes work smoother and helps avoid confusion. It's a skill everyone should develop. Cultural influences on communication. Culture shapes how we talk, listen, and solve problems. In global workplaces, we need to understand different communication styles. Some cultures prefer direct talk, others value politeness and harmony. Respecting these differences makes teams stronger and more inclusive. Organizational change, why and how. Change is part of every workplace. It might be a new system, a new leader, or a new direction. Change can be scary, but it also creates new chances. HR helps people understand why changes happen and how to deal with them positively. Models of organizational change. There are helpful models to guide change. Lewin's model tells us to unfreeze old habits, make the change, and then refreeze the new way. Kotter's steps help big organizations shift smoothly. These models make change less stressful and more successful. Resistance to change. Not everyone likes change. People might worry, feel unsure, or resist it. This is normal. HR professionals help by explaining the reasons, listening to concerns, and giving support. That helps turn resistance into cooperation. Managing change effectively. Good leadership is key to smooth change. Leaders must explain what's happening and why. They also need to support teams with training and feedback. When people feel guided and cared for, they're more likely to embrace change. Culture shifts in organizations. Sometimes the values of an organization change. Maybe it becomes more inclusive or more customer-focused. Changing culture is slow but powerful. HR helps make sure these shifts are real and long-lasting, not just words on paper. Role of leadership in culture shifts. Leaders shape the culture by what they say and do. If they want respect and innovation, they must model it. They must explain the vision clearly and trust their teams. Culture change starts at the top. Sociology of employment. Jobs affect more than money. They shape our identity and social life. But opportunities aren't equal. Things like gender or background can create gaps. Sociology studies these patterns to make employment fairer and more inclusive. Global labor trends. The world of work is changing fast. Technology, remote work, and gig jobs are everywhere. Globalization lets people work across borders. These trends mean we need new skills and more flexibility. HR must keep up with this pace of change. Youth employment challenges. Young people face tough job markets. They may lack experience or face skill gaps. Schools don't always match workplace needs. HR and educators must work together to support youth with training, internships, and guidance. Preparing for future workplaces. The jobs of the future might not even exist yet. So we need to be ready to keep learning. Skills in tech, problem solving, and creativity are more important than ever. Flexibility and curiosity will help you succeed in tomorrow's world. Careers in HR and sociology. What careers can all this lead to? Human resource specialists manage hiring, training, and workplace well-being. Sociologists study human behavior and help improve social systems. Organizational consultants help businesses work better using ideas from sociology and HR. These roles blend thinking and people skills, making them great options for humanities students. Summary and takeaways. We've covered how people work together, how culture shapes behavior, and how jobs are changing. We learned how HR and sociology explain teamwork, communication, and change. These ideas help us understand not just careers, but society. Keep asking questions and stay curious. What you've learned here is useful in every job and every team you'll ever join.